I'm going to be putting 2-inch leveling spacers on my WJ Jeep, and I'm going to film it so you can watch me put them on. Basically, you just take them and they're real easy to install. You screw them on like that. I'm Seth. This is Flip Flop Motors. Let's do it. Here is the diverse assortment of tools that you are going to need. A 13mm socket. You might get a small extension just to kind of help the angle of that specific bolt. An 18mm. You might need a 19mm. Let me show you why. You know, some of these lug nuts, like mine, have the chrome chipped off. Some of them don't. If they don't, that's the 19. If they do, that's an 18. And then you're gonna need a 15mm wrench, socket, whatever. If you have an impact, that's great. If you don't have an impact, you can use a ratchet. This should be obvious, but you do need a jack. It helps if you have another jack. It helps even more if that jack is a high lift. You might, maybe, quite possibly need a hammer as well as a punch to get one of the bolts out when it's under tension. I guess. I'm not sure why, but I only have 3 studs. If yours looks like this, you need to get it fixed. I'm not gonna get it fixed because look at it. Just a good old trail rig. Disconnect the shock from the axle. At the bottom here, there are 2 little studs holding it on, and they have 13mm nuts. Disconnect the sway bar with your 15mm bolt head and 18mm nut. Is my arm in the way? Don't do that. That bolt's not gonna come out easy unless there's no tension on the suspension. I got it jacked up on this side. It's not gonna be bloop. It's not gonna be loosey-goosey. It's gonna be snug, little snuggy Sally. Is my arm in the way? Now I should be able to drop this axle down without anything holding on. Oh dear. Oh boy. That high lift is holding on though. Oh man. Oh! This top hat guy that was right here needs to remain on the spring, okay? And then your spacer goes on top of that. And then there's gonna be like a groove where your little tail here sat in there, so it's gonna fit in there nicely. And then on the bottom here, there's a little rubber nipple that goes in the hole. Let me show you. It's right there. It's gonna match up right there. It's gonna sit. That's a rust hole. That's not the nipple hole. That's the nipple hole. That's the butthole. So you don't want the butthole. You want the nipple hole right here. The nipple. That's the nipple. I think a coil spring compressor is definitely gonna help with this. In my case, I don't think I'm gonna use one because I think I can cram her in there enough to get it. But you know, if you have access to one, I'd go for it. There we go. You may have noticed I put a football in here. You may have not noticed I put a football in here, but I'm here to tell you I put a football in here. The reasoning behind that is because I wanted to stiffen up the suspension as much as I could, right? This is gonna be like a double whammy to stiffen up this thing. That's because when I go to jump this thing into outer space, I don't want it doing one of these and one of these and one of those. My other channel is called Crap Rocket Media. Go check it out if you want to see me jump this thing. All right, guys, pay close attention right here. We're gonna want to get these studs lined up in their holes where they're supposed to be when we jack up this the axle. Also, there's a brake line right here, so that's why you need to watch it even more better than your kids. I'll show you. Would you look at this? Look at that! Look at this! Look at that! Look at this! Look at it! Look at it! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Boom, that's good. Take our beautiful pair of rusty nuts, the 13s. The 13s go on the bottom here. I'm going to torque these to whatever the hell I want because I don't give a heck. Since I'm such a cool guy, and you should subscribe for that reason, I'm going to tell you that the torque specs are... I do be believing this sway bar link is going to be a lot harder to get just because it's kind of flexed out right now. but we're gonna give it a shot. Oh, we got it. Remember, kids, this was an sorry. The nut is an 18. The head is a 15. And the torque spec. Ow! Oh! 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 Is this. Ooh, yes. Oh no, does that look like a 2-inch lift to you? Yeah. Gotta eat out my balls. I have no idea how much to air this thing up to. I'm gonna go with it. You know, if you guys want to try it, you better try it now when you got your spring out, because it's kind of a pain in the wiener to get it in there. And you just might as well lift it some more and stiffen it some more. Obviously, the other side is gonna be the exact same, just not the exact same. It's just gonna be on the other side. So I don't need to show you that. You guys are grown men, women, kids. You can figure it out. I'm not going to put the wheel on either. You can figure that out. Oh, no. Now it's at my eyebrows. It's about 2 inches, guys. We got her. If I helped you, let me know. If I didn't help you, if this video is dumb as heck, let me know too, because I want to know. Subscribe, Flip Flop Motors. Subscribe, Crap Rocket Media. I'm Seth. This is Flip Flop Motors. Thanks for watching.